Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you're audible.
Sir. Yes, sir. After starting, we'll give the introduction, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
Okay, sir. When you give information, then we will start, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, sir. We can start, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this faculty development program on recent trends and future perspective of artificial intelligence in image processing, tools, techniques, and application research perspective. On the behalf of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering and SA Engineering College, I extend a warm and cordial welcome to our resource persons, distinguished academicians, and participants from various institutions who have gathered here to share and gain insights in this fascinating and ever evolving field. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our management and organizing committee for their constant encouragement and support in making this program possible. A special thanks to our resource persons who have taken time from their busy schedule to share their expertise and research experience with us. I am confident that the sections planned over the coming days will enrich us with valuable insights, spark innovative ideas, and inspire collaborative research among faculty members. Let this faculty development program be a platform for learning, discussion, and future innovation in the exciting domain of artificial intelligence and image processing. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish this faculty development program a grand success. Thank you.
Mm.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we start the session, sir?
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your introduction. And good morning to all. Good morning to your faculties. And welcome to this particular faculty development program. So in this particular 5 days FDP program, we have discussed about what is, AI in image processing. So that is our main concept. Our topic is recent trends and futuristic applications on AI image processing with the help of tools and techniques. So this is our FDP program topic. So in this entire 5 days, we will discuss on what are all the AI tools and how we can use the tools in image processing techniques. This kind of things fully we will discuss. So we can make the session as interesting way. So in between the session, we will interact with some kind of task. So I hope everyone can useful in this. In this session, everyone can useful with this. So without delay, we are entering the topic. Okay. So just a minute. First, I will share my screen. Okay. So before entering the concept, a small introduction with us. So our name is Pantech e-learning. So we have a 20 plus years experience in this particular education department and education platform, and designing partner with Intel and OEM lab equipment manufacturer. We are providing to industrial training both online and offline. So what is our main vision? To help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. This is our main vision, and these are all our associations with everywhere. So we are signing with the MOU with the Directorate of Technical Education in Telangana and association with the non-Motherban Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, as well as we are signing with the MOU in NITTT Chennai, and MOU with the Directorate of Technical Education Karnataka State, as well as Karnataka Skill Development Corporation. Also we have signed in MOUs and association, and MOU with Karnataka State Rural Livelihood Mission. So these are all our associations. So we're glad to share this to you. And next thing, so what are all the things we have? So in this e-learning domain, what are all the courses we have? So still we are working, and already we have worked with that courses are Python programming, advanced Python programming, Python full stack, machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, Java programming, Java full stack, React.js, web development full stack, embedded systems and IoT using Raspberry Pi, computer vision using OpenCV, image processing using MATLAB, artificial intelligence using MATLAB, and MATLAB Simulink, EV design using MATLAB, and renewable energy design. So these are all our major and core courses. We are still it's available. So any your students or anyone you have to need, so please contact our coordinator. In end of session, I will share a coordinator, contact details, everything. Okay, so thank you. So now we are entering to our concept. Just a minute. Okay. So today's first day concept is fundamentals of research scope in AI. So what is AI and what are the type this kind of we have discussed. And today we will see one example also. So what is with the example of AI technology? Okay. So everywhere, just a minute. Yeah, okay. So in AI, we know about that. Everyone we know, right? In our everyday life, we will use this AI technology. So any kind of work. So students they are using there some kind of notes. They have to using AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. So this kind of AI they are using, and researchers also they have using multiple purpose. They have to use AI technology for upgrade their projects and the research program everything. Same like us, the AI it's move on to the next step. So before 10 to 15 years we have to, yeah, before 10 to 15 years we know anything we have to go and search a Google or internet or the resource person knowledge person, you have go and get the knowledge and get the information. So now everywhere individually everyone have a one technology, that is a smartphone everyone have in individually, right? So we can whatever we need, we can use the AI tools. Like most of us people refer to the Chat GPT. So now the GPT model is a fifth model. Now it's upgraded. So whatever we need, we can search with this. So for an example, now I need a gold price in India's today's gold price. I need to know. So I go and search within ChatGPT. Automatically, the ChatGPT will give a entire details about the per gram price, as well as how much price is there, 24 karat gold, 22 karat gold. So varieties wise, they have to give a price list. So with the help of AI. So what kind of things we need, we can easily access and we can easily get the answer from the particular AI tools. So that's why we can set. And yeah, we know. So what is exactly AI technology? So that was mimic or do like a human, that is artificial intelligence, right? So the simulation of human intelligence processes by the machine, particularly computer systems. These processes include learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and language understanding. So these are all the AI technology. And AI system can adapt to new inputs and perform humans like task through pattern recognition and data analysis in everything. Here is specific, I'm mentioning the specific things, the data analysis and pattern recognition like this, but AI to do everything. So we have to generate the image, and also we can generate the content, and we have to generate the paragraph or whatever we need, we can generate with the help of the AI technology. So that is the meaning of AI. And what are the core fundamentals of AI? So fundamentally, what are the things requirements we need to create a AI technology? So machine learning, deep learning, that is neural network, and natural language processing, and computer vision. These four fundamentals is essential to create the AI. The machine learning it helps to train our machine. Then only the machine can predict some kind of values. The neural network means that is deep learning. The deep learning is working like a human's brain. It only handling the data and decide the data it is fit for us or not with the help of neural network. And sorry, same like us, the machine learning and new deep learning will handling the data with the help of neural network, natural language processing to help to understanding the language, human to system understandable, system to human understandable, right? So computer vision to help to see the real world things, to identify its working and identify the objects. So that was the overall thing of individual fundamentals like tools of AI. So machine learning is an algorithm that enables systems to learn from the data and improve the performance without explicit programming. And neural network is a computing the systems inspired by biological neural network that process the information in layers wise. And NLP, like natural language processing, is helps to enabling the machine to understand, interpret, and generate the human language effectively. And computer vision is teaching the machine to interpret and understand the visual information from the world. So these are all the overall thing of fundamentals of AI, so core fundamentals. And then types of AI system. So that is narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. These are all the three common types of AI technology. The narrow AI is designed for specific tasks like voice assistant, recommendation system, or image recognition. Currently, the most common form of AI. So here the narrow A is we can represent like weak AI means they have to do one particular thing. They are not do the everything. So ChatGPT will do everything, right? They have to generate the text and image and the video also. The Sora AI so all inbuilt within ChatGPT. But that was a strong. That was on the particular AI concept to do everything. But what kind of AI will do the one particular thing? That is a narrow AI. So it's a design for one specific task. So like Siri or Alexa, they are doing like applicable for only Apple system. Siri is only applicable for Apple, iPhone. And Alexa is working for the individual system, right? Same like us here. The recommendation system means they have to recommend the product. So based on the domain base, they have to train the model to recommend the product. The image recognition, just to recognize the image. So we have provide one image means so what kind of object present in this particular image. So like that way they have to predict. They are not process the image. They are not editing the image. So they can't do the another work. They have to prepare for one specific thing. That is a narrow AI. General AI is the theoretical AI with the human like cognitive abilities across the multiple domains can understand, learn and apply the knowledge broadly. So opposite to narrow AI, they can do everything. So in ChatGPT, we can give a image means, so we can ask to, so what kind of things present in that particular image. We can ask with the text and we can give it like you have to change this image into animation format or cartoonized format. We can do that. As well as you can create the image in a video format. Like that way we can generate. So that is a general AI represented into the strong AI. And next one is a super AI. The super AI is a hypothetical AI that surpasses the human intelligence in all aspects and remains a concept in research and science fiction. The super AI isn't that's not a different thing. It is a robotics way. How they just an AI is now it's available for only mimic like a human. In future generation, in futuristic thing is they look like a human. That also super AI as well as robotics. This is the difference between the narrow, general, and super. Now it's available in the narrow and general AI. Do these both things currently available? Then super AI will working. Still it's processing. In future we can get that particular super AI also. It's the types of AI systems. And next one is the key AI learning approaches. So what are the key AI? That means types of machine learning concept. So already we know that so supervised and supervised reinforcement. It's a common three, and semi-supervised is in between the supervised and unsupervised. Supervised is a teacher-student concept. So training with the labeled data to predict the outcomes. Why we said that is a teacher-student means the teacher can know the question as well as answer, but students only know the question. They have to find out the answer. So that's why we said it's a supervised learning. As a user we have to we are a user, we have to train our system or our machine means we know the input, so what kind of output they have to give, that also we need. But our system as a like a play like as a student, we have to give a question as we have to pass it one image, so what kind of image like this. So now the machine has to be predict. So based on the features wise, they have to predict the answer. The image is a human, the image is a dog. So like that way, they have to give an answer. So this is supervised learning. And unsupervised learning is finding the patterns in unlabeled data independently. So the unsupervised learning we had represent to the that was self-learning. So we can mention like a government exam preparation, the TNPSC or what was that RRB. These kind of things they have to prepare selfly they have to prepare, right? Then only we can say it's a self-education. So supervised is a school education, unsupervised is a self-education. So like that way we have to remember this. And reinforcement learning is a trial and error method. So we have to do one thing. Until that, they have to fulfill the particular thing. Repeatedly, we have to do the process. So we have any games or we have to play any games or else we have to planning any trips. So we can take the example for this. For example, we have to travel one place to another place. So we have to take a plans. So so what kind of transport we have to use, how we will go, how many members we have to go. So like that way, we have to planning. Until that, we have to reach out the particular destination. Repeatedly, we have to do the process. We have to using public transport or private transport. We have to use and reach the particular destination. So like that way, reinforcement learning also. So once the environment has been fulfilled, repeatedly we have to do the one process. So we have to change in the method and the working action we have to change, but the destination, the target is only one. We have to reach, then only we have to stop that particular process. That is reinforcement learning. Semi-supervised learning is a combined labeled and unlabeled data. Sometimes they are working like a supervised, sometimes working like a unsupervised. Like a chat GPT or everything, we have to set the example for semi-supervised. Okay. So you will see the example for individually, then you can easily understand. These are the key AI learning approaches. Next one is a current research areas in AI. So deep learning, autonomous system, and explainable AI. So deep learning is advanced neural networks with multiple layers for complex pattern recognition and decision making. So everything will be mostly the deep learning will working on image processing concept. We have to process our image because image is having on display, I mean picture format, right? So we have to pass the image in system. The image will converting into the pixel values. Then only we have to using deep learning. Mostly deep learning will use in an image processing concept. And autonomous system. So autonomous system is self-driving vehicles, drones, and robots that operate independently in dynamic environments. So still it is available. Drones and self-driving cars are there. Still it is available, right? So most of the people we have to see already. The Tesla car is best example for self-driving car. And the drones and the robots still it is not available. So only here now the Sophia humanoid robot in Japan, yeah. Only it's there. And the explainable AI. Finally, it's a explainable AI. So making AI decisions transparent and interpretable for human understanding and trust. Explainable AI. So now the ChatGPT is also one of the explainable. Comparatively, perplexity is ChatGPT less than explainable because perplexity is search in the real world things. So I don't know how many people to experience this one. If you ask anything in ChatGPT in recent things, so 2025 50 year, any incidents will be there. You can asking about that incident in ChatGPT. They are not given proper answer because that was preparing for the previous year's data. They have to train in that particular ChatGPT fifth model. They are using the previous years 24, 23, that kind of years data they have to use to train the model. But perplexity is not like that. They have to search in the real world and the current year details. They have to collect and give it to you. Okay, this is the way the AI research is available in current things. And emerging research frontiers. So quantum AI, edge AI, and neuroformic computing, and AI ethics and governance. First one is a quantum AI. So the quantum is competing with the AI to solve the complex problem and exponentially faster than classical computers. And edge AI is a processing the AI algorithms on local devices rather than cloud servers, enabling faster responses and enhanced privacy. The pneumorphomic computing is designing the computer chips that mimic the human brain structure for more efficient AI processing, and AI ethics and governance that developing the framework to ensure the responsible, fair, and transparent AI deployment across society. So quantum is you have to using it's related to the one particular device related. I mean combined with the device one device. Edge AI is related to the cloud based. So we have to store it our cloud in data in the cloud storage. Whenever we need and wherever we need, we have to take that data from that particular cloud. So now the drive, Google Drive is there, right? That was one of the best example and the easiest, and everyone knows about the particular cloud. And neuroformic is a chip based one. So like VLSI design the chip and the microchip is there, right? And AI ethics is developing the frameworks to ensure the responsible and fair transparent data. So everything we have an individual thing. So upcoming days we will discuss briefly learn about this individual AIs. So what is quantum and what is edge, like that way. And the next one is a real world AI applications where the AI can implement it. Starting with the healthcare, they are starting with disease diagnosis and drug discovery and personalized treatment and medical imaging analysis. So disease diagnosis means we can give it to the details like the patient details. They have to predict the patient is having disease or not. Like for example, the heart disease, breast cancer. These are all the best example for first one. Drug discovery means we have to create the new antibodies. So, sorry, uh, multiple antibiotics we have to generate. Now recently, like before 4 to 5 years, the COVID-19 is there, right? So we have to the most of the people to create the Covaxin, COVID Shield. So like the Sputnik, so this kind of thing they have to prepare the multiple drugs, the recovery drugs that was mentioned here, and the personalized treatment and medical imaging analysis that was represented to the image based. That also we have to predict the disease is present in that particular patient or not with the help of the medical image. Image wise, based on the scan, MRI scan, or CT scan report wise, the image wise, we have to the image. The model has to be predict this person is having disease or not. And finance is having fraud detection and algorithmic trading, risk assessment, and customer service chatbots. So fraud detection means based on the transaction wise, and algorithm trading wise. So the prediction. So based on the previous days wise, how much is the upcoming days trading? The market will be increase or decrease, like that we have to predict. Customer service chatbots. So basic needs the chatbot has to be fulfilled. So what is your problem? So most of the thing you also experience this one. Every MNC companies or product based or service based companies having individual chatbots. First we have to approach with the chatbot to gather the information from us. Then the official people will contact us. Same like us here also working here, that is customer service chatbots. And manufacturing field, the quality control, predictive maintenance, and the supply chain optimization, and the robotic automation. Everything will come manufacturing team. Next one is the challenges in AI research. What are the major challenges are there? Data quality and availability, and bias and fairness, and computational resources, and interpretability. Data quality and availability is AI systems require the vast amount of high quality diverse data, and obtaining the cleaning, labeling, and data remains resource and intensive and challenging. These are all the major thing. We have to find out the data's quality and availability. So quality means we have to check the data, is structured format or not, it is needed or not, like that way. Next one is the bias and fairness. So AI models can perpetuate or amplify the existing biases in training data and leading to unfair the outcomes across the different demographic groups. So every time, every kind of training. So we also practice one kind of things means we have to make a errors. So in that particular error, we have to learn something. So same like here. So every training or every learning process, they definitely everyone can make a mistakes. So the mistake is approximately bias or errors, like that. So finally, our outcome will be we have to create one particular product. The product is working or not, that was the next thing. First, we have to create something. That is the second one. Third one is the computational resources. That training sophisticated AI models and demands enormous computing power and energy, raising the environmental and accessibility concerns. Okay, the computational we will discuss later. Okay, so I will tell you later. So interpretability is in many AI systems operate as in black boxes, so making it difficult to understand how they arrive at specific decision or prediction. interpretably means now we have deep what was where example we have to given conversation with the ChatGPT. So I have given one kind of topic, they give answers. Again, I have to another question. Like that way, the conversation will be there. So some places I have to need doubt. So they are not give the ChatGPT is not give a proper answer. So again, I asking the same question. So that places the ChatGPT will facing some kind of difficulties because I expect one kind of answer, but they not give it that particular thing. So that places they have to take a too much time to analyzing the particular question. So everyone can face this one. So many AI system operate like a black boxes. They have to making difficult. So some complex. I mean, the ChatGPT is not trained in that particular question, but they have to give an answer. So everyone can know notice this. So you can asking the today's thing, but the ChatGPT is not like trained in that particular domain. But they not said I don't know. They given any kind of answer. Okay, so now I show an example for this. So I go with the ChatGPT, right? Okay, I will asking about okay, recently some incident will be there. Um, the Nepal country is facing some kind of some incidents, though that Gen Z peoples are do some kind of strikes. Sorry, just a minute. Um, yeah, like this. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for that. Yeah. So now it is a recent thing. So recent major incident in Nepal, the Gen Z, the product protest in social media ban. So everyone, you know about the news, right? So they are Nepal government will ban the every, I mean, social medias, major social medias, WhatsApp, Instagram, like that social media, they have to ban. So they are protest against the government. They have to change the government also, right? So like that way, the September 2025, the incident will be happen because it was this details will be already available in a website. So some kind of news channels they have to talk about this. They have to collect the information and share it here, and they have to give a heavy range related thing and India tourist attack. This kind of the information also they have to give, and the death and suicide in Nepal students. They were too much. I mean, before this latest incident of Gen Z protest. So like this, we have to ask anything. They have to search the answer and give it to us. Okay. So like that way, the AI has been working. So Then, so now we have to discuss the challenges in AI. Next one, it is the future of AI research. So they have a three kind of terms. So near terms are 1 to 3 years, and the medium terms are 3 to 7 years, long terms are 7 plus years. So enhance the language models and improve the computer vision and the wider adoption of AI in everyday applications. So the medium term is the breakthrough in general AI capabilities and the quantum AI integration and sophisticated the autonomous systems. So long term is potential emergence of artificial gender intelligence, human AI collaboration, and transformative society impacts. So the AI research continues to push boundaries and promising the innovation that will reshape how we live, work, and interact with the technology. So these are all represent to the in 1 or 3 years we have to implement within computer vision with our every AI use everyday life AI, and the medium 3 to 7 years, upcoming 3 to 7 years, they have to execute the quantum AI integration with our every AI tools, and along after the 7 plus years the human to collaboration with the AI in every work, our day to day life, like in similar things also we have to asking in AI. So now also most of the people to live like this. So in upcoming 7 plus after 7 years, they have to very grooming like that. Sorry, broom. These are the major things of AI. So next I will show the another question. I mean another slide to explain the more about this AI technology. Okay, so everything we know. So the already we know AI. What is AI like that? So the major requirement is machine learning and deep learning. And this is the evolution of AI. This only I have to choose. So evolution of how the AI can evaluate it. So starting from the 1950, the Alan Turing to start the process of the machine intelligence. Alan Turing only they have to do the Turing test of machine intelligence, the computer intelligence. Then followed by the 1956, the John McCarthy to coins the term of artificial intelligence, making the birth of AI as a field of study. the, the Alan Turing to starting the process of the machine intelligence, followed by the John McCarthy to give the name, give the term of artificial intelligence in that particular machine intelligence in 1956. Same like that, 1966, the Joseph Weisenberg to develop the one particular first AI chatbot, first machine chatbot. That was Elisa, is the earliest chatbot in world, all over world. So I will show the Elisa's picture, so how they have to give a chat, I mean interact with the human. And 1967, the IBM's chess playing computer game, they have to AI, they have to prepare, I mean generate. The Deep Blue is the first chess playing computer. Defeats the chess champion of Gary Kasparov in 1967. That was the familiar champion of in that particular period. The Deep Blue AI to defeat that particular champion in that period. So 1999, the Sony introducing the first robot dog, the IBO, whose skill they develop over time. And 2002, the first smart vacuum cleaner they have to introduce. The first mass-produced robotic vacuum cleaner, and the Roomba learns to navigate the homes. Still everywhere, the most of the US countries, they have to using smart vacuums. They have to automatically analyzing the environment and cleaning the surfaces. So same like that, the first thing, 2002, they have to invent the particular smart vacuum cleaner. That was a Roomba, name is Roomba. And 2011, the Apple integrated the intelligent virtual assistant, that name is Siri. 2011 only they have to start the first voice assistant Siri into the iPhone. Still Siri is available. Still the iPhone series 17 series is there, right? and from the 1 to still 17 they were still upgraded. So 2014 followed by the Amazon took launches the Alexa as virtual assistant that completes the shopping task. They have to help their product rated Alexa. The 2020 the OpenAI to introduces the ChatGPT GPT-3 model. So before ChatGPT 1 and 2, the both is a testing process. GPT 1 and 2 model, they have to using the testing process only. The GPT 3 only, they comes to the usage, the research people. The GPT 4 only, they have to public use. The OpenAI introduced the GPT 3, a large language model for automated conversation. GPT-3 model for only in that period they have to use only researchers only. The research people are developer people only. They have to use in the ChatGPT. After the 2020, the 2022 only they have to using open source for every people, the public testing. So OpenAI makes the ChatGPT available for public testing in 2022. The model is a GPT-4. Followed by the GPT-4, now the GPT-5 is there. Still we will using our public purpose, our individual purpose also we have to use. So this is the evolution of AI. Okay, and so this is the Eliza is the first chatbot, the first mission chatbot. So they have to give a conversation. So he says, I am depressed much of the time. I'm sorry to hear you are depressed. And it's true, I am happy. So do you think coming here will help you not to be unhappy? So I need some health. That much seems certain. What would it mean to you if you got some help? And perhaps I could learn to get along with my mother. So this is the way they have to build a conversation between the human to computer. And AI in everyday life. So already we know AI is seamlessly integrated into our daily life from voice assistant like Alexa, Siri from the starting from that, and every AI and every chatbot we have to use in our life. So next one, types of AI. So already we know. So that was common thing, right? That narrow. What was that? Just a minute. Yeah, narrow, general, and super. That was a common thing of AIs. It's an individual thing. So that's a purely reactive, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-aware. It was represent to the one individual, specific domain-based or term-based types. So purely reactives are these machines do not have any memory or data to work with the specializing in just one field of work. This is a purely reactive. For an example, we can play the games. Okay, the games means we have play with our friend, that was common. Friends, human to human playing, that was common. Same like us, human to machine, human to computer playing, that was a different. So that computer also playing like a human. Based on the opponent moves, the computer has to play their move or play their coins like that. The best example is a chess game and a carom and the 3D, the pool on kind of ball game, right? That was also purely reactive example. Coming from the limited memory. The limited memory is represent to the every application, social media to still every applications. These machines collect the previous data and continue adding it to their memory. They have enough memory or expertise to make proper decision. For example, social media applications like Instagram, YouTube, everyone you know, right? So most of the people you can experience this one also. Today or tomorrow, sorry, today morning you can talk about one thing or you can search one thing. So now, okay, now I have to search Instagram in what was that? Bike related thing. So in the bike related details, I have to search in Instagram. Bike related post also I have to search. Same like that in today evening or tomorrow morning, bike related feeds are continuously I can get in my Instagram feeds. Bike related things all repeatedly comes. How it's happened means based on my previous search. It's not only particular specific thing. Everywhere I can get the same kind of concept. So I can search with the YouTube or Google anywhere. I have to search one particular thing. The same domain related, same product related details repeatedly I can get in every applications. So it is happen like a limited memory type. These machines collect the previous data and continue to adding their memory. So still our phone also listening our words. So what kind of thing I have to talk? They have to my mobile to listen my query, listen my words, and store it their memory and give it details about in my social media applications. Okay, so like that way the limited memory will be there. And next one is the theory of mind. The theory of mind is related to the human emotions. This kind of AI can understand the thoughts and emotions as well as interact socially. However, a machine based on this type is yet to be built. So the best example is Snapchat. The Snapchat is the best example because the filters will be applied based on the human emotions. Snapchat is one of the social media, but it happens some photo filters, image filters also there. The filters can apply in our face based on our emotion. Kind of doggy filter and ghost filter will applicable for based on our face features. Okay, and last one is in self-aware. The self-aware is in future generation of these new technologies. They will be look like a human and intelligent, sentiment and conscious like that. So already we know self-aware is represented to the robots. So first three still is available in current generation. The self-aware is a future generation. It is not in our use case. Maybe in future we can get the self-aware also. These are the four common and term-related types of AI technology. And next one is machine learning. Already we know the machine learning is a process to train our machine to understanding the and recognizing the patterns of data. So the three types of machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Already given example, explanation about this. So the supervised having two different types, that is regression and classification. So here you can see the questions. What is the temperature going to be tomorrow? And there will be tomorrow it's a cold or hot. The both question will asking one same concept. So they are related to the weather related. So tomorrow is what kind of weather is there. But they are differently say like that classification and regression wise. If our answer is represent like a yes or no type means that is classification. We can say the answer in on specific thing, the numbers or specific words wise. Specific or continuous words wise. That is represent to the regression. Tomorrow also 84 degrees Celsius temperature is there. That was regression. Tomorrow also very hot thing, hot weather. That was a classification. Like this way, we have to represent the types of supervised learning. So there is a different types. That was loan approval prediction. That is the classification type because our loan was approved or not. Like that way, our predicting output will be there. And car price prediction. So like this, the Maruti 800, there is a manual gear and a single owner and 2010 model. So what is the price of this particular model car? The price is 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs like that way. The payment or price wise or payment wise, they have to give an answer that is a continuous one. Because not every things will have a same price or same thing, same features are there. Is a regression and a classification types of supervised learning. Unsupervised learning already we know, it's a self-learning one. Based on the data's count wise, data shape count wise, they have to classify. So it's a grouping concept, already we know. And reinforcement learning. So that also already I explained this. Once we have fulfilled the environment, then only we had passed the particular, stop the particular process. Until that, we have repeatedly do the same process. And applications of machine learning. So major applications. Traffic prediction, web search and recommendation engines, online fraud detection, medical diagnosis, text and speech recognition, email spam filtering and image recognition, and virtual assistant, personal assistant, and automatic translation. These are all the best example for machine application. Machine learning applications. Okay, so next one, these are all. So any kind of thing, we need a basic programming. We need. So we are using, most of the people prefer to the Python. So Python is the easiest way we have to understand. Just on glance, we have to see the Python program, about the Python. It is a high-level interpreted general purpose of the programming language, known for its readability and versatility, created by the Guido van Rossum and released in 1991. Comparatively, it is C++, Java, comparatively, it is very easy to understand. That's why everyone can choose Python programming. So you see why we can say that it's a very easiest thing. C++, we need a hello everyone, the particular single word, but compared to C++, Java and Python, it's very easy to execute the Python programming. And applications of Python. So Python applications are machine learning concept we have to use, image processing we have to use, web development, web scraping, software development, system scripting, and mathematical application. Everywhere we have to using the Python programming. So how to install the Python? So just a way we have to set. So followed by the URL. So go with that web search, download Python. You can get the page like this and install the latest version. So it's the latest version. Download Python 3.13 version. It is the latest version. You need a previous version. You can go and scroll down the website. You can see the previous versions. So once to click and install the exe file, once you can, after downloading the exe file, you can choose that. Before entering the installation, you can select these both, admin privilege and Python path, both you have to select, and you can click the install now button. You can get the progress like this and you can done with your thing. And once you done the installation, you can check with the IDLE. So what is the version you have to download? You can see the IDLE version. And Python IDE is familiar integrated environment applications. So code writing applications, right? So PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, Vim, GNU Emacs, Spider, and Atom, Jupyter, Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, Notepad, and everything is Python's familiar IDEs. And followed by the Collaborate, Google Collaborate also one of the familiar IDE. It is an online editor. We need internet to work with this kind of application. Okay, before that, we are going to the practical part. So now I will show one personal assistant how to create that. Sorry. So it was one personal assistant. It is working to based on our command. Here I have to say my command in voice wise. Based on my command wise, they have to execute. Here we can open the social media applications and local files of system files or music. So basic thing we have to do in this particular personal assistant. So the Pantech 3, it helps to create the voice for my system. Type the C generate the audio for my system, and the speech recognition is to understand my words in audio format. Date time is to real-time date and time format, and the web browser helps to opening the social media applications in websites. And OS is helps to analyzing the system files, and the date and the time it helps to already date time is available, so again it's repeated, so no needed. So date time is understand to real-time data and real-time date and time. So that's it. So other is this two is no needed. So first process we have to generate the voice. So engine is my system, pytex3.init function, and sapify is a module for create the voice. So next the voices of engine.get property is get the voices. Then engine.set property is set the voices. We can get the voices from this sapify model. So Pantech 3 is a library, the Sapify is a model, the voice is a function. We have to initialize the function. Set properties of voice and voices of 1 or 0. So 0 is a male voice, 1 is a female voice. So the engine dot set. Another next line is the speed of the voice, the speed rate of the voice. The 200 is a neutral, I mean normal way of speed. Once I increase or decrease, the voice pronunciation will be differ. They have to go a speed or slow like that way. So def function, the speak is to, so after the generate the voice, then we have to go and run the particular engine. Engine dot say the audio. Once is give a greetings to me, then they have to wait for my command. So run and wait, it's wait for my command. And then so wish me. So everything is we need a, everyone can expect. First thing we have to greetings for operant people, right? Same like as my assistant also, based on the time wise, they have to give a greetings to me. So if condition I have to use, so date and time here I will use it here. The daytime model helps to understand the real-time data. I mean, not like that. Real current timing. We can say like that current timing. Okay. The first is a if condition. The if condition is helps to 0 after, yeah, greater than 0 and less than 12 means it's a morning period. So once in between the timing, there's my assistant will be said, good morning, introduce yourself and what kind of help you today, like that way they have to ask. It's above, I mean above 12 and below 18 means that is a afternoon period. After 18, it was a evening period. 18 is a 24-hour we have to mention. It is a 6 o'clock, evening 6 o'clock. So based on the time wise, they have to give a greetings to me. And next one, the take command. After the greetings, they have to waiting for my command. So how we can understand? So it is listen my command or it's recognizing or it's working like that way. How can I understand? So for our understanding, we have to give it like this. So R is a recognizer, yes, speech recognition dot recognizer with this microphone, with the system microphone, we have to deliver my command. The system can receive the command in the microphone with the help of microphone. So when the listening will came, in that period only I have to say my command. The recognizing means they have to processing my command. In case it's not properly receiving my command means they have to asking say that again please. Or else they have to entering the process. Okay. The listening, once listening will came means I have to set my command. After my said, they have to recognize my command. Then they have to go the process or else they have to again is asking say that again please like that. Then we have to entering into the major concept, the working processes. The main function to execute it here after the wishing function, they have to execute to the query. So based on my query wise, if my query is YouTube means they have to open the YouTube application, or Google means Google application, Facebook means Facebook, WhatsApp means WhatsApp. What kind of query I have to give means they have to initialize the particular thing, followed by the everything. And the music means once I say that play music, they playing the particular application music song or anything they have to play. Here I have to give a URL for my location based on my local file location. They have to open the particular application. And time means based on the current timing they have to give a time, like set the time. And then open PPT means PPT URL I have to pass it here. The PPT has been opened and the photo also same like that. Video and everything followed by this. So this everything will be comes under the OS system, I mean system related files. These are all the web related files. Okay. So finally I have to say goodbye or exit or quit. Any one word I have to set, the process has to be done. Until that, the listening, recognizing that everything will repeatedly comes. Okay, so now I will run this. You can see this.
Good morning, myself Jarvis sir. Please tell me how can I help you today?
So now starting before the, once I run this, first thing they have to give a greetings to me, right? So you can see this. After the greetings, they are starting to the listening and recognizing. Finally, the user said. So what now it is what I repeatedly said, they executed my words also. Because continuously I speaking with you, so the everything will be they have to listen. Same like us, our mobile phone will happen. Because still the process will be there, right? The microphone is still turned on, so that's why it's repeatedly there. Yeah. So now I start next listening will can I have to start my queries one by one. So you can see that in case it's not recognizing properly means they have to asking say that again please, or else they have to execute the process. Okay, now starting with that, open YouTube. Okay, now the YouTube will be there. Okay, so now again I said yeah, sorry. So once I close this everything, now again I said open YouTube. Now you see, these are my command wise, automatically it was open. Okay, now I go into the next one, open Google. Same like that, open Stack Overflow, open Instagram, open Facebook. So continuously, I have said one by one the application's name, automatically they have to open, starting with that YouTube on Google, so like that. So why? Yeah. Here, the Instagram and the Facebook, they are not entry to the application because it is a web application. We need a ID. So individual, everyone have individual IDs. So once I have to integrate the IDs also in my coding part, then only they have to entering the home page of the Instagram, home page of the first Facebook. But YouTube is not like that. So then only automatically they have to entering the home page. We have to access the YouTube. We no need to create a personal ID. So just we can log into our mail ID. That was enough to us. So that's why this is a differentiate between the Facebook, Instagram to YouTube. Okay. So next one, what is that? So these are all the web applications. Then we can go with that system files. So starting from the music. Play music. Play music. Okay, just a minute. Play music. Hmm. Now you see. Now you see. So he seemed like that. Once before that, I'm not give a proper pronunciation. That's why it's not executing. Now I give a proper pronunciation. Automatically, they have to recognize my words and play the music. So the iPhone ringtone they have to play. Another two songs is there. So the iPhone is decently we have to hear. So that's why. Next one we have to go with that PPT. Okay, we have to wait for listening. So when listening will came, that process only the computer can waiting for my words. Yeah. Open PPT. Can see one particular generative AI and LLM models like this PPT they have to open. And it's not like this. Open photo. So the photo will open. Open video.
Ever wondered how AI makes decisions? It all starts with agents and their environments. AI agent.
So sometimes the particular window is not maximized. So sometimes it will happen. So before that, everything will be there. Photo, music, everything will be automatically maximize the window. But sometimes it happen to some bugs. Okay. So still we have to do in this one in a order. So same this order only they have to execute it. Not like that. We can change the order they have to do. So now we can combinely we have to try with this. So now I said one web application and one system application. Like that way I have to do this. Before that I have to close this. And the photo also I have to close. Oh, not this photo. Okay. Okay. So now I try with that randomly. Okay. Open Google. Now the Google has to be open, right? So now I will close everything. So now again try with this play music. Oh, sorry. Play music. Now the song will be played, right? Now I can go with that. Open Instagram. Instagram will open. Open photo. Open PPT. Open YouTube. Open YouTube. See? So we can do the cross thing. I mean, cross platform wise we have to do. So cross commands, everything we can do. Because everything will be like the condition wise. You know the conditions in Python. Wait a second. Okay, everything will be if condition. So when the first condition will be true, then only the first process will be execute. So until that, it has to be in wait. If I do this, if I said this one means they have to directly go this elif condition, because before the every condition is not fit for this particular query. So everything will happen in a fraction of second. It's not take a too much time. So 1 or 2 seconds only it's take to comparing with that. So every time I said one word means the word will be equal to this word or not. It's equal to this means they executed the inner process or else going to the next one. So every conditions will be checking like this. Okay, so still I have to speak with you. So in same like that, meanwhile here you can see the listening recognition will be repeatedly comes because I'm not end this process. So once I close this terminal, after that still it is executing. Now I said one thing. Yeah, open Google. Still you can see. I close the terminal, but the process will be continuously there. That's why I can say. Okay, so you can see. So still it is executing. Listening, recognizing will be there. So I have to stop this process. So when I have to set this any one word, automatically the process has to be end. Okay, so now I do this okay, exit.
Good morning, myself Jarvis, sir. Please tell Emily how can he help you today?
Goodbye. Right. So why again is open means again I have to run this program. So first thing, when the first terminal has been end, automatically another thing again the code will be executed. That's why repeated it's happened. Okay. So now you understand how the assistant has to be execute. Okay, this is the way everything will be there. Okay. Okay, I hope everyone can understand this concept. So just today is an introduction and example only we have to see in this place. Okay, and now I have to show you the another one. So our concept is AI with image processing, right? So now I have to show. Sorry. The object detection, just like that, I have to. The object detection I will show you. So YOLO object detection. So next session we have to discuss about the how it is executed and everything we can discuss. The object detection having two different which executed. Okay. There is two kind of sources is there. One is a image source, another one is a webcam. I mean real-time camera we have to use. So major thing we have to use it here, the system. System is related to the image also we have to use here. So images will be available in a local, system files. So that's why we can using the system. And CV2 is a computer vision and ultralytics in a package, library of YOLO's contains. YOLO model contain. Model YOLO is a V10 model. We have to use it here. So our, predicting model. So we have two different sources. One is a image source. Another one is a webcam source. So two different execution process also there. So if condition, so first condition is in webcam. When the source is equal to the webcam, this process will be executed. So cap is equal to cv2.video capture. The computer vision helps to capturing the video. So 0 is an default system camera. We can change the type is a 1, that is a another source of camera sensor. While true, when the true condition will be true means the frame will be read it from the camera. So if not correct, the frame will be ready, it means the condition will be break. After the result will be stored in a model, the model helps to read the frame and understanding the objects or all the object present in a real world frame. So annotated frame to create the particular plot, the box will be created, right? The frame will created, right? That cv2.im show the YOLO real-time detection. The annotated frame will be represent to the every objects. If cv2.wait key means the wait key helps to holding the window. If I give a Q button means automatically the window will be end. So the break will be help to close the particular process. The cap dot release it helps to releasing the window. Destroy all windows means to close the every windows to related to the file. Or else frame, when the else will be execution means once we can create the image source, the image will be passed and the process will be done. So the image is not read. The image is not load means the print statement will becomes like a could not load the image like that way. The image is properly load means they have to go the else process. The resizing the image into these like this values 640 to 480 and the result the model will be resized from the model an annotated image to create the plots of the every objects. Finally it has to be show into the process. So wait key 0 means it's a infinity. When we can represent to the 0 means that is a infinity. Repeatedly they have to hold the window. We can give a 10 or 100 like that way we have to represent. Some seconds only they have to hold. After that automatically they have to close. So now we can starting from the image source, then we can followed by the web source we have to go. Okay, first now we can run this one. What was that? Room people, yeah. So the every images are there already. So room people means this is the image. Here around 8 people is there and 4 laptops and one mobile and 2 cups and 1 chair. So we will see how many objects they have to predict. We will see that. So once I run this, you can see. If I run this one, we will wait for image. Now we can see that is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Around 7 peoples they have to deduct. So one people will be hide it from the frame and the laptops. That's why they can't predict. And one cell phone will be deducted, and 1, 2, 3, 4 laptops are deducted. 2 cups will be deducted, and 1 chair. You can see the behind the lady, the 1 chair will be there, that also deducted. So like this way they have to deduct. This kind of objects is deducted from the YOLO model. So we have tried to change the another image. Yeah, now we can try to search the room image. So this room we can try. Now we can give it the name like a room.jpg or room image. Room image.jpg. Now we can run this. Now we will see. Here they're related to the TV, couch, chair. Similar object only they can detect, because not a much objects are there. So what kind of object they are presented, that only detected here. Just a minute. Yeah, okay. So now we can try the 2 different images, room people and room image. So now we can go with a different source of the webcam. Okay. So now I hide this source and go with that webcam source. So here I have to change the different device. I have webcam, so I have to create this one that was another device of a camera. I have. So now I run this, you can see. So now it's a person, and followed by the cup is there, laptop, remote, and a mobile phone. Everything will be created. Now my system also it's deducted, and then mouse. So based on the ranges wise, they have to predict differently. Okay. Laptop. If I am sitting here means the person will be there. If I show my hand means that also deducted to the person. Because humans only have a hand, right? So based on this wise, they have to deduct the objects. Okay, now I close the window means they can't close. Once I select the Q button, then only they have to close. Once I enter the queue, automatically the window has to be end. Okay. So this is the way it will be open like this. Executed like this. we will see in this one in a detailedly in upcoming session how to read, how the system can read the image, how to detect the image like that way. Okay, so this is the way we can see in upcoming session how to read the image, how the image system can processing the image, the edge reduction, everything we will see in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so now we can go to the end of the session. So now I will show you one small task. So we will do like play one game that was a logo finding game. We have to play this. So I will show you the trending AI tools logos. So you can try to find out the names, the logo names. Okay. Okay. So now we can see. So this is the around 8 kind of logos is there. So try to find out the logos name. So it's a AI with the image processing, right? So we can start with this AI tools. So try to find out the logos name. Give an answer in chat box. And thank you everyone. Thank you for your feedbacks. So thank you for. So now try to find out the answer for this. So mostly try to give every name in a single message. So order wise, what is the first one name? What is the second one name? Third one, fourth one, like that way. Then try to find out the names. Okay, Sri Vidya Vijay. Yeah, first. Which one is a chat GPT? Okay, Perplexity and chat GPT. Murugesh Lakshmanan. Super sir. Gemini. So kindly give a name of the serial number of the particular logos. So first one is like this, second one is like this, like that way. Oh, third one is a chat GPT. Super, fine. What about others? Around 370 plus peoples will be see that I will watch the live. Okay, third one is a chat GPT. Super, Srividya ma'am. Amata Gula. Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT. Okay, first three is a Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT. Okay, that was nice. What about another things? So seventh one is a Claude. Okay, seventh one is a Claude, right? Pramod Kumar. Super, so nice. Valli Mail, Gemini. Okay, second one is a Gemini. Yeah, super nice. MS family. First one is a Perplexity, second one is a Gemini, third one is a ChatGPT, right? So what is the fourth one? Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh one is also already told that was Claude. Seventh one is a Claude. Fifth one is a Docker. No, 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 it's not a Docker. So everything is a AI tools. Yeah, Docker also AI tool, right? But not a Docker. Geeta Mahalakshmi, ma'am, said DeepSeek. Yeah. So fifth one is a DeepSeek. Okay, for Dinesh PhD, Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT, DeepSeek. So fourth one is not DeepSeek. Fourth one is a different one. Fifth one is a DeepSeek. I think most of the people's I already right? So I will, because already I asking this first four logos. I already asking in this previous FDP. I think so. I have added to the another tools. Yeah, that was right. Fifth one is a DeepSeek. Yeah, fourth one is a Mid Journey. Yeah, right. Pritham Khan, Dr. Pritham Khan, sir. Yeah, right. PJ is a Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. So still everyone can still there in the first four. What about the next four? Fifth one is a DeepSeek. Okay. Seventh one also one sir will be said it's a cloud. I think who's this? Pramod Kumar sir will said it's a cloud one. What about sixth and eighth? Come on, try to find out the answer. It's the easiest one. Tomorrow we will see in image processing tools. Yes, sir. Anil Kumar sir, that was DeepSeek. That was right. Nice. Three fifty plus peoples watch the live, but similar, some peoples only give an answer. So anyone try to search in ChatGPT in AI tools? You search the answer for AI tools in use of AI tool. Nice. But one or two things you can't get answer for from AI, but they have to give wrong answers maybe. Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT, Midjourney. Yeah, super. Ramakrishna sir, super. Sale point. Which one is sale point, ma'am? Lakshmi Bhargav. Yeah. TensorFlow. TensorFlow is one of the framework. Now I only represent the AI tools. No, wrong answer. Lakshmi Bhargav, ma'am. Wrong answer. Nobody's know about the sixth and eighth. Not a sixth one is not the cloud. Seventh is a cloud. Sixth one is a different one. Sambasivara Seshadri. PJ, I got answer. Fifth one is a DeepSeek. Yeah, right. Yeah, seventh one is a cloud. Still, it's remaining. It's a sixth and eighth only is remaining. So one or two people said like a mid journey. Mid journey, you know, means definitely you know about sixth one and eighth one also. Charter Geo. First one is a Perplexity, second is a Gemini, third one is a ChatGPT, fourth one is a Midjourney, fifth one is a DeepSeek, seventh is a Cloud, sixth one is a 1G character G. No, sir, Giridharan Namashivayam, no. That also one of the related to the Cloud AI model. Same like as a Cloud. Innovation Edge. No. I given clue. H is related to the web development tool. That was a web development AI tool. If you are YouTube user, definitely you know. You see the advertisement means you know about the last one. Google DeepMind. No, Giridharan, sir, no. You try to search with that logo. Don't search with that. You can try to ask within Google. Don't try with the tools, AI tools, especially ChatGPT. So because ChatGPT is an 2024th year search trained model. So they know about only 24th year data only. Purple H hugging face. No. It's not right. Okay, I will try. And another thing. So first you can give it to, yeah, exactly. PJ. Yeah, that was a hostinger. Yeah, right. Of course, right. Then why you before that you everyone PJ before that you try said innovation age like that. You see yeah. You see this name, so you can think like that the innovation age is the name of this particular logo like that. Yeah, hosting. Yeah, right. That was a website builder AI tool. Yeah. So only remaining is a sixth one. So you nobody's know about the sixth one. Okay, so this one I will share the answer. First one is a Perplexity. Second one is a Gemini. Third one is a ChatGPT. Fourth one is a Midjourney. It's an image generation model. Fifth one is a DeepSeek. Sixth one is a Grok. G-R-O-A. Sorry, okay, Grok. Grok A. Same like as Cloud. So seventh one is a Cloud. Eighth one is a Hostinger. So 1, 2, 3, first three and fifth one. These three, this to four one is a general AI. We can ask anything. And for fourth one is a Midjourney is a image generation model. Grok and Claude is a library rated model. And the last one is a website building model. Okay, these are all the tools of AIs. Yeah, of course. Yeah, hosting. Yeah, right. Okay, so this is the first day session of recent trends in AI image with the image processing. So I hope everyone can understand this today's concept. So you have any doubt, you can asking with the upcoming sessions. So today you have any doubt, we can note it that, and tomorrow session you can ask. So what kind of doubt you have, and thank you so much. Thank you for your listening. Tomorrow is the same timing. So tomorrow is 10:30 to 12:30. So today you can start early. Then why we can find up early. So don't forget to give your attendance. So attendance link we will share in a WhatsApp. Chat box. Seventh one is Zapier. No. Subhangi Mandwale. Oh, the seventh one is a cloud. Already I said it's a cloud. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So we will meet with the tomorrow session and see you. Thank you for your feedbacks. Thank you. We will share a feedback link. You will give a feedback in that particular link also. Thank you. Just a minute. I will share the topic. Yeah. Samreen Begum. Tomorrow is tools and frameworks. Starting with basics of what is computer vision, like that way we have discussed, and what are the tools we have to use, and the basics of the image techniques. This kind of things we will discuss in tomorrow's session. How use AI in a imaging technique, I mean image processing to place, and what is OpenCV, like that way we will discuss, and we can go with that basics of image reading concept. Okay, thank you so much. We will meet the tomorrow session and see you.